Hey you guys, happy Monday. I hope you guys had a fantastic day. I know I did, despite the weather here. The weather has been kind of crazy, you guys. 1 minute is sunny, next minute is storming. If you guys live in Georgia, you already know. For the ones that don't, this is what we go through, you guys. We don't know where to wear jackets, shorts, boots, okay, for the snow. We just, honestly, we don't know. For the most part, though, it's been really hot. I will say that, though, it has not been cold here. But Georgia weather is just funny all the way around. That's just pretty much what it is. In the wintertime, it don't even feel like winter. The weather is just all confused, I feel. Anyways, you guys, I just pretty much wanted to jump into this podcast today because this is one that can go on and on. But I'm not going to allow it to. So I'm just going to get, to the point. So my podcast today, you guys, is going to be about who influenced your life. Like, who was the person that, I'm not going to say, well, I'll say this. Who was the person that told you to achieve your goals and let nothing stop you? Anything that you ever wanted to accomplish, they was there with you to make sure that you accomplished them. To make sure that they gave you encouraging words. To make sure that even those days when you felt like giving up, they didn't allow you to. Okay? So that's pretty much what I'm getting at. Now, I will say this. I know a lot of people are going to say, their parents. True. Some of our parents, are people that, was always there and always, rooting for us or whatever like that. My parents definitely were. I love both my parents. They help me out in any kind of way that they can. Especially my mom, she would watch the kids and stuff for me and make sure that, my kids was taken care of. You guys, I was working 2 freaking jobs and my mom had a job of her own and she, took the time off to make sure that my kids ate. She would take them baths for me and make sure that they laid down and all this kind of other stuff, you guys. She would even wake up the next morning to, dress my kids and stuff so that I could take them to daycare the next morning. So shout out to my mom because she definitely was there to help me so that I can get to where I need to be. Without her, it would have been hard, like really, really hard, to be honest. Okay. But moving along, you guys, I don't want to just say, so for some people, they're going to say just their parents. And that's okay. That's cool. I completely understand and I get it. Because our parents are going to be hard on us, but it's only for a good cause, right? But like other people. So for me, I'm just going to talk about for me. For me, other than my parents and, people around me that's very close to me and dear to me, I have to say the top person will be my boyfriend. And the only reason why I say that is because, you guys, I was a complete different person before he met me. I cared about saving money. I just wasn't good at it. Okay, I'm going to say. Next thing y'all know, I'm over here, I'm over there, I'm somewhere everywhere. And I remember when he first met me, you guys. When my boyfriend first met me, so my friends know that I love cell phone cases. I used to be crazy old cell phone cases, you guys. I used to have cell phone case for whatever I was wearing, like different colors. I would just be on eBay, Amazon, wherever, trying to get these phone cases. I go to the mall looking for them, flea market, whatever. And I remember, and I had a special drawer for all of my phone cases. 3 drawers, you guys, full of phone cases. And I remember him saying, "What is this?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, So you mean to tell me you got an actual drawer for all of these phone cases? Like, how much do these phone cases cost? And in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, like, why does it matter? Because, remind you guys, I've been buying cases for the longest. Nobody never said anything. You had your friends, so they be like, "Girl, really? Really? Oh my gosh, another one. Oh my gosh, another one." But at the end of the day, what they be talking about, it don't really matter. So, I was kind of like looking at it. I was like, well, you got a problem with my phone cases? And he was like, well, is it necessary? Like, how much money have you spent that you actually could have been saving? And I was like, he got a point. I don't even want to tell y'all how much the phone cases was. I think the most expensive case I have ever got was, it cost $50, y'all. It was a Lumi case. I needed it. I needed that Lumi case, y'all, okay? Because, if you were somewhere out with your girlfriends or, you know, for guys that may have the Lumi case or whatever, you know, it has the light on it. So you can take your pictures really well like that. Especially like, I used to go to like bars and stuff with my girlfriend. And you guys, oh my God, it would take the best photos, like for real. So that Lumi case, listen, that is a good investment. I don't care what nobody's talking about. But if you ask me right now, do I have a Lumi case? Hell no. I do not have a Lumi case. Will I buy a Lumi case? Hell no. I'm not spending no $50 on no Lumi case. And isn't that crazy? But that now I wouldn't do that versus then. I bought 2 Lumi cases, but let me tell you what happened. I bought the first Lumi case, it was $50. The second case was a Lumi case, but it was a fake Lumi case. And I freaking paid, I think that one was a little bit cheap, like $35, maybe almost $40. And it wasn't even a real one. So I was like, heck no, I'm not about to pay this much money. And this ain't even a real Lumi case. So they actually refunded me my money, you guys. And they let me keep that case. But all that to say, I gave those phone cases away, you guys. Because he wasn't having that at all, you guys. Like, I've never done that. And when I told my girlfriend, they was like, you did what? Oh, them phone cases, you did what? I did, you guys. I as a matter of fact, I remember I had a girlfriend come down from Florida, and she had the same phone just like me, but hers was brand new. And I was like, hey girl, I got some phone cases for you. And I hooked her up, y'all. She had hella freaking cases. She was like, oh my gosh. And then the other ones, I think I gave them away as well too. So it started from there, you guys. And then my spending habits was just crazy. Like, I would just go spend my money on whatever, especially when it came to food, because I love to eat. Oh my God, you guys, I love to eat out. You know, like, I know a lot of nice restaurants here in Atlanta that like will blow your mind, okay? But the thing is, it costs a lot of money. Like, some of them it did. Like, I don't know if a lot of you guys are familiar with this Brazilian steakhouse. It's called Fogo de Chao. You guys, I have been to this restaurant at least about 6 times. And it's $50 a plate. But it's all you can eat, though. And it's really, really good quality meat. Like, it's so good. The food is so good. You know, and it's not just about the meat. They have other things, you know, like the little salad bar. And then they got little other foods inside the little pots. Anyway, listen, y'all ain't finna judge me, okay? You only live once. And that's just how I feel. But at the same time, you guys, I couldn't live like that back then. Again, you know, trying to keep up with the Joneses, you know. Yeah, you going to these restaurants and you spending this money, but you ain't got nothing in your bank account. And that's where the problem, honestly, sat in at. You know, and he didn't even really know what was really going on with my finances or whatever. Of course, you know, sometimes we feel, you know, it ain't nobody's business to really know what's going on with finances. But you guys, again, just like my last podcast, you got to tell the truth. And, you know, this was kind of like at the beginning of our relationship. So I just felt like certain things, it was just my business and not his. You know, but that's honestly not the way to think. If you guys are together and, you know, y'all should do stuff together. So that person should know exactly what's going on with you, because you never know, they probably could help. But I was not used to the help, you guys. Okay. I've been doing everything for myself, by myself. Okay, and nobody telling me how to manage and spend or anything or whatever like that. One thing about me, though, I always made sure that my bills and stuff was paid. You know, so that I will say. But other than that, y'all, that savings account was trash, okay? But, yeah, so, you know, he ended up figuring that out, and he pretty much taught me how to be more careful about my spending habits. I used to argue him down, like, I gotta go to this restaurant, and I gotta go to this restaurant. He's like, Angel, just cook. Like, just cook at home. Why do you gotta keep going? And, you know, sometimes it's like this, y'all. So let me just say, I wanted to work on my spending habits. So these are things that I wanted to work on. And these are things that he knew I needed to work on. So it's a difference when people try to say, oh, he changed you. No. If he changed me off of things that I've been wanting to change, okay? But I needed that push. You know, nobody was really pushing me. And then at the same time, it's like, I know y'all probably thinking, girl, you should have been doing. Listen, don't judge me. Don't judge me. All right? Because we all are still learning. All right? So I wasn't saving, you guys. And that's just being honest. He taught me how to save. He started talking to me about credit. I knew nothing about credit, you guys. Now I got 2 credit cards, woo, woo, and I'm doing good, and I'm paying it on time and everything like that. Like, this is stuff, and I remember, and it's crazy because I told him the story, then I told my homegirl the story. Like, everybody had credit cards around me. I never had a credit card. Never. And I actually remember trying to apply for a credit card because I thought all you had to do was just go to the store and apply, right? I remember going to Kohl's, I think, and tried to apply. They denied me, and I'm like, oh my God, why? I didn't know why or whatever. Again, you guys, I knew nothing about credit at all, but the only thing that was on my credit was my student loans. I didn't have nothing crazy, on my credit or whatever, but who don't have student loans, right? So yeah, so after that, you guys, he helped me with, saving my money. He helped me with, building my credit. Communication was definitely key. And I think that I kind of made it hard a little bit for him to be able to communicate with me just because how I was. Like, I was so offensive. Like, when he would come at me, I would just, be so offensive and just say whatever I want to say. And that's just because that's what I'm used to doing, But this man right here, y'all, he ain't playing that. He is not playing that. He's like, Angel, no ma'am. Sit down and let's go over what we was talking about, because you need to stay on track, and that's what we're going to do. You either won't help or you don't want help. Stop saying that you won't help, and when I'm trying to give it to you, you turn the other way and feel like you're going to do what you want to do. So, and that's just pretty much what it was, you guys. But he's so laid back, so chill. He's calm. I'm pretty much the loud one. So y'all know who does all the talking, me. All right, and it's just it is what it is, and it works out, but he is my best friend. He's my rock, my shoulder to cry on, my lover. Like, we learn things from each other, and his story is beautiful to me because I know what he had to do and what he went through to get to where he is now. And literally, you guys, whatever it is that he wanted to achieve, because he had a goal that he was trying to achieve, he's still achieving his goal. I have seen him achieve his goals like this, and I'm just like, you know what, you doing the damn thing. I need to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, so if anybody's out there in a relationship and they're with somebody and they literally see what that person is doing and how hard work, like, you can see the hard work that they're doing to get to where they are, that person is going to influence you to want to do better, to want to go out there and, show the world what it is that you can really do. I know I'm good at running my mouth. I know that I'm good at, trying to give people the best advice that I can, you guys. I don't want, like, people that really know me know that I've really changed. People that have went to school with me that sit and may look at my Instagram or, listen to my podcast. I mean, y'all don't really know me. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, no, you don't know me at all. And that's okay. But what I'm saying is, like, I was young. I didn't really have no sense of direction or whatever like that. I just knew, okay, well, this is what I wanted. But you guys, I had a whole lot going on. And then at the same time, I was being so irresponsible with my money and just with, certain things, and not even thinking about credit or anything like this, you guys. So I just feel like once he stepped in, my credit wouldn't be where it is today. My credit is good, y'all. You know what I'm saying? When he got me, my credit was shitty. That's just the truth. It wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then, my savings, it wasn't nothing as well too. I be feeling so good that I could look at something and I be like, I could just buy that. As a matter of fact, I can buy all 5 of those, but I ain't even gonna do it. But to know that you got that money in your account, and I'm not just talking about your savings account. Like, yes, you look at your savings account, you be like, yes, you know what I'm saying? But to know that it's in your checkings account as well as your savings account, and it's like, I mean, it's just a good feeling, especially if you're, again, like me and wasn't really saving and stuff or whatever like that. One point I was saving. Now, let me just say, I'm not saying, you guys, for the whole time I just went saving nothing. Now, let me just cut it back, because I do have kids. Things do happen. Cars mess up, all this kind of stuff. So I did save, you know what I'm saying? But in the time where he met me, I really wasn't too much saving like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just the honest truth. So yeah, life happens, you go through things, and, God placed people in your life for a reason, you guys. So I would say that my boyfriend is the person that is like number one. You know, I look at him like I love his come up. You know what I'm saying? And I want that for myself as well too. You know, and it really took me a while to realize, like, when he's talking at me, he's not talking at me. You know, he's just talking so that I can understand. You know, this is the way to go, because he's been there, done that. So he knows. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes we get so caught up in thinking, man, this person don't know what they talking about. Blase, blah, blase, blah. You guys, sometimes we just need to shut our mouths, understand what the person is saying. Don't get too offensive. This is the stuff that you need to change anyway. This is stuff that you need to work on. So why are you mad when somebody's calling you out on it? You know? It's time for change. And change is okay. Sometimes change is the best thing. Then you'll start seeing different doors and stuff open up. And that's just what it is, you guys. And that's what got me on to having such a positive attitude, because it wasn't always easy with me. Or I couldn't always see situations, because we all are different. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who you get with. You can get with somebody, you know, and you're thinking, oh, we're just this, we're so much alike, and da-da-da-da-da. No, in some ways, y'all are going to be different. You know what I'm saying? And me and my boyfriend, we are different. We realize that we are different. And it's something that's called compromise and understanding and communication. If you don't have none of those, it'll never work and it'll never go anywhere. Okay? I learned to sit back, listen, understand, take some notes, you know, and I just went with it, you know, because he wants to see me win. And that's the thing as well too. Like, when your significant other wants to see you win, you guys, that is a beautiful thing. It is.